Welcome to Accounting High.
So are you trying to bring more calmness to the way you guys run your practice too with this name?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's one of our core values is really just, well, maybe not calmness itself, but like going back to our conversation earlier about the rise of the smartphone and how everybody has their email on their phones. Like for our team members, we don't do that. Our team members shut down at the end of the day. They're shut down,
You're
right?
bringing it back. You're bringing it back to the
We're
old
trying.
days,
We're trying, Scott. If it's Friday,
pre-BlackBerry day.
yeah, if it's Friday and you're done for the day, you're done for the day. We have everybody on WhatsApp, and that's for emergency use only. So, like, if your laptop breaks on you, you can WhatsApp me. But otherwise, like, no one's calling you, no one's emailing you, no one's texting you. Please rest. Please go live your life, enjoy your life, and the work will be there on Monday or whatever day it is, and it will be fine, and we'll figure it out. There's true emergencies, right? There's a reason we have firefighters and medical professionals who rush to emergencies or have emergency rooms, like accounting, tax, wealth management, financial planning. These don't need 3 a.m. in the morning staff level emergency attention, right?
No, they
No.
never do. The only time that there's an emergency situation is if somebody got themselves into it, and it's usually a client that hadn't paid their taxes in 3 years, and the IRS is coming after them, and then they need to get this done by this date, or this person comes to you and they haven't filed their 1099s for anybody, and now it's January 28th or 26th, and they need to get their books caught up because they need to issue 1099s. It's their emergency that they're bringing to you. You don't have to respond with that sense of maybe a sense of urgency, but not an emergency.
I think that's part of our job as financial professionals is to model an appropriate level of response for clients. So if the IRS folks with guns and badges do show up at your door, which does happen, okay, that's probably something that we should put in that urgent and important category, right? If you think about Stephen Covey's 4-quadrant of urgent, not urgent versus important, not important, I would say the IRS showing up at the door is probably urgent and important. But we talked to a prospective client the other day who hasn't filed tax returns in 3 years and is desperate to get financials wrapped up for 3 years worth, and that is important, but at this point it's late. There's
not urgent anymore.
The IRS is not at their door just yet. So is it something that we're going to just have our staff stay late for and work all weekend for because 2-3 years later you decide this is important to you? No, not at all. You get in the queue and we'll take care of you. We do care, but this isn't an emergency, right?
Ooh, I love that. Calm caring. That's a great way to articulate all of this is behavior modeling. And if you can model the right behaviors and the way that you want the firm to run, you have to act a certain way and you have to be a certain way. And then your team will reflect that. Your clients will eventually reflect that, or at least come to understand that. And that's a great way to be. That's awesome.
Guidance class at Accounting High. It's guidance class at Accounting High, and it's guidance Monday in Accounting High show. So tune in to the next episode.